Hello, everyone. My name is Mayuri, and I'm a software engineer and a product manager working and living in the heart of Tokyo near Shibuya. And welcome to my channel. So, today I'm here for a quick storytelling session. So, to give you a bit of background, I have been living in Japan for the past 4 years, and I'm living in an area called Sangenjaya, which is next to Shibuya. You all must have heard about Shibuya because of its famous crossing. And if not because of the crossing, you definitely must have heard Shibuya from the Fast and Furious Tokyo Drift style movie. So, yeah, I live near Shibuya and I've been working for a Japanese company since 2020. So, right after my graduation, I've been working with this Japanese company. So, today's story is about how considerate people in Japan are. So, about 2 years ago, we shifted into our new apartment. And during this entire shifting process, we took care of all of this using a Japanese agency, and they helped us transfer our furniture from our previous apartment to the new apartment we're living in. So after a couple of weeks of living in this new place, all of a sudden, one morning, our doorbell rings, and we have a lady who just moved a couple of days ago to the flat that is above ours, and she was holding this bag of fruits and a few gifts. And all of it had a note just in case we were not home, so she would just drop it there. And I got to talking with her and trying to understand the reason for her visit because, unlike in India, visiting your neighbor's place here unannounced without an appointment is kind of a big no no. People don't usually do that. So, while we got to talking, she told me the reason for her visit was that they had just moved into the apartment upstairs a couple of days ago, and the last few days, they had a lot of shifting going on. So their bed, their refrigerator, sofa, etc., was moved into their apartment. And because of that moving in, they assumed there would be a lot of noise and a lot of footsteps running around their house because of the children that they have. So they wanted to come down and formally apologize for any noise or inconvenience their moving in must have cost us. And that really surprised me. After asking my friends about this experience, they told me that this is a very common occurrence in Japan, and people are extremely considerate of how their actions might affect their neighbors, might affect known, unknown people, might affect anybody in and around them, right? And they want to be very polite, very considerate, and they want to make sure that they have a live and let live kind of vision towards life. And that was the entire story of how I got to know my neighbor and how this sweet little gesture, even though during the entire shifting process, we did not hear a single thing. For a good reason, our apartments are very soundproof, so we did not have any disturbance. But they went out of their way to get us those souvenirs and to write us that note and to get us fruits as a gesture of their goodwill to apologize if anything has been disturbing us for the few days that they've been performing their move in. So yeah, that's the whole moral of this entire story, that people here are extremely considerate. Japanese people are extremely nice. One thing we need to keep in mind though is people in Japan are not very upfront when it comes to trusting someone. So if you want to build good relations with your neighbors, make sure you understand it's a very slow process. You need to gain their trust. You need to respect their boundaries. You need to make sure you understand that um, you just don't invade their private space, and you respect their culture, their tradition, etc. And I think that's how you can get to know your neighbors in Japan. So thank you. See you guys in the next storytelling.